Hi, I'm Heather Matter, the creator of the 6 Steps to Six Figures business program, where I help people in the holistic wellness industry double their clients and their sales in record time, all while keeping people and higher purpose first. Today, I want to help you get more done in less time. But first, I want to remind you of a couple important things in case you didn't catch these already. Number one, you have an upcoming webinar training with me, and details for that are at the bottom of this screen. Make sure that you're there and be there right on time, because if you are, in the first 5 minutes attending, I will give you a $39 gift from me. Also, make sure you answer the question below and make comments, because if you do, you're going to be registered to win one of 5 $1,200 coaching packages from me. All right, are you ready to learn how to get more done in less time? Here we go. You know what? We all have 24 hours in a day, but we don't all have the same amount of wisdom when it comes to using those hours. So what's the difference? A person that has 24 hours in a day might make $25,000 a year and change the lives of 100 people. Or another person might have 24 hours in a day and make $250,000 and change the lives of 10,000 people. What is the difference? Because we have the same amount of time. The difference is how we use the time that we are given. You know what? We all have 24 hours in a day, but we don't all have the same amount of wisdom when it comes to using those hours. So what's the difference? A person that has 24 hours in a day might make $25,000 a year and change the lives of 100 people. Or another person might have 24 hours in a day and make $250,000 and change the lives of 10,000 people. What is the difference? Because we have the same amount of time. The difference is how we use the time that we are given. So right now I want to teach you a little system that I use. It's very, very simple. I use it for myself. Actually, a couple more details with it, but this video will give you the basics that will help you to be more disciplined with your time and will help you get more done right away. And my students use this too, and it really, really works. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down everything that you do in a week's period of time. Write it down on a piece of paper. This might take you a little bit of time to do it, but it's totally worth it in the end. And then next to each of these activities, you're going to write a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. And here's what the categories are. Number 1, these are direct money-making activities in your business. Go through your entire list, and everything that you do that is a direct money-making activity, I want you to write a number 1 next to it. Most of the time, people find that there's 2 categories of things that directly lead to increasing their business. Number 1, finding interested people. Number 2, selling products or enrolling those people into the business. You know, you can look at everything that you do, and I know that you think you're busy. We all think that we're busy. But the most effective things that you can do when it comes to directly growing your business are these 2 activities. It's very simple. Finding new leads, finding interested people, and selling products or enrolling people into the business. So when you go through your list at all of the things that you do that accomplish those 2 things, guess what happens? When you plan your week, you do those first. You do them at peak times of the day. You do them when you have the most energy, and they always get done before everything else gets done. They have the highest priority in everything that you're doing. You know, I have hundreds of students all over the world in my training academy, and I've led sales teams of hundreds of people. And when we talk to people about being successful, if someone's telling me, you know, I'm really, really busy, but I'm not making money, I can look right down to their schedule and I can say, I want to ask you this question. How much time are you spending finding interested people? And how much time are you spending actually having the money conversation, the sales conversations, the enrollment conversations, those 2 things? And you know what? 100% of the time, the people that are not getting great business success do not have a schedule full of those activities. And you know, it's not rocket science as much as you might have thought it is. So when it comes to your schedule and when it comes to growing your business, if you will pull out everything that you do in a day and everything that you do in a week and focus solely on those two things, finding interested people, and I'm going to tell you so much about how to do that on the webinar. I'm going to teach you how to find leads online, find leads from Facebook, how to use YouTube to find leads, how to use simple web pages to find leads, and how to connect to people in groups that already want what you have. You could actually be very busy after that webinar training, getting lots of #1 activities. So finding new leads, and then sales is actually selling the products and enrolling people into the business. And I'm going to have so much training on that, step-by-step sales tools that will help you to be very successful and have it be very easy for you to do, and also teach to others. It's duplicatable. It's not just crazy magic. It's something that you can learn, write down, and teach to other people to be able to do as well. So that's #1. Here's #2. Go through that list, and you're going to write down all of the things that are indirect business building or indirect money-making activities. So this might be learning about new products, or it might be coaching and training new team members. You know, these are activities that could lead to money. They might not directly, but they certainly could. This is what happens next. So then you're going to go through your schedule of your activities and also through your calendar, and you're next going to schedule #2 activities into your time. So first, direct money making activities, that happens first. #2, the indirect money making activities. That's what happens next. #3 is something that a lot of people overlook. #3 is you're going to look through your list of things to do, and you're going to find all of the things that somebody else can do. These are all of the things that you can delegate. A lot of people can do these things better than you can. They might have more time than you can, or you simply are so focused on the most important things that you don't need to be doing those things anymore. Let me give you an example. When I first started to really grow my business, I realized I am really busy and I am running out of time in the day. And then I put this system at work for me, and I realized there were some things that I was doing every day that other people could do better. Now, at this particular time in my business, I was making between $150 and $200 an hour doing business coaching. I make more than that now, but in the beginning, that was a really great start for me. Well, there was something that I was doing every single week, and it was taking a lot of my time. And quite frankly, I really wasn't that good at it anyway. It was laundry. And I know, just as a side note, I don't know how to get all of the socks in the house into the washer and then into the dryer and then matched and back in everybody's drawer. So not only do I not like laundry, I'm not that great at it. Well, I realized something. I did some math and I thought, you know, what if I paid somebody like $15 an hour to do my laundry? And if I spend that 1 hour making a sale and I sell $150 of coaching, I just bought myself 10 hours of laundry. So I realized if I would revamp my schedule and take my time doing the things that directly were growing my business and making money, I could actually have more resources to delegate and free up some of those hours. So that's exactly what I did, and we've had matching socks ever since. And #4 is everything else. Everything else that you're doing, this is what happens after that. Now, there's a lot of things that you might be doing even in your business, and you can actually spend less time doing it. You might be spending a little bit too much time on social media. You might be not using it the right way. You might be watching too many Facebook videos or looking at too many photo albums of people you don't even know. So I'm actually going to be teaching you how to use Facebook in a really effective way to get new leads. But I bet you could look at your schedule and you could take away some time where you're not getting great results out of that. You know, I decided when I was building my business, and even today, I was going to focus my heart, my mind, my time on two important things. I was going to focus it on giving the very best that I could to my clients and giving my very best to the people that I loved. And I realized that if I would construct my time in the right way and be disciplined and be discerning, that I could do those things. That I could grow a healthy business and that I could raise a healthy, loving, thriving family. And I know that you can do this. So I want you to take this system and modify it if you like, but look at everything that you're doing. Take your 24 hours and make the most of it. Make the most of it for yourself, for the people that you love, the people that are important to you, and grow your business too. I know this is something you can do. I would love to share more of these types of things with you on the upcoming training, so make sure that you're there. Come right on time and make lots of comments below. I look forward to having you there, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.